Hello, YouTube! My name is Scott, and I just got around to watching Cobra Kai. Season 4, Episode 9. The second to last episode of the season is called The Fall, and they totally threw it for a loop by having this episode be the start of the All Valley tournament. Why did I say the start? Well, give me a minute. Pardon me. So, there are a few things that go pretty much as you would expect. Almost. It's not the same as the last tournament. It's not just karate. There's also the skills competition. There's this pep talk that Daniel and Johnny give to each of their students that kind of overlap. And then, of course, the Cobra Kai one, which is just... yeah, anyway. So, spoiler alert, it's getting to be exactly where you'd expect, where, like, all the main characters... the characters you would recognize from each dojo make it into the quarterfinals. But before that, the skills competitions are kind of amazing. I mean, I was a little worried about seeing these kids handling weapons when they were first doing it. But then Dimitri has Kama, I think they are. They're like, it's like a stick with a curved blade on them. And he's wielding them like crazy. Sam rocks the side blades. Tori can apparently wield a sword like a ninja. And there's the kata where you're just, I guess, showcasing your karate moves. I don't know. And board breaking. And honestly, not all of it is board breaking. Kyler headbutts his way through 4 cement blocks. Or presumably his stunt double does, because I honestly do not believe he did that. It all looks pretty good, except Hawk does not manage to make a high kick, which is unfortunate. And I believe Devin, the Eagle Fang girl, I think she has a problem in there as well. And also that kid, Mitch, Penis Breath, he throws his bow staff. So that doesn't work out very well. But then it gets into the actual pairing off of fighting. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what makes good karate from bad karate. I could just tell that, you actually score a hit on the other person and a point scored. And the dojos seem kind of evenly matched, except for one point where Miyagi-Do loses 3 in a row, and I believe all they have left in the finals is... not the finals, semifinals, whatever, is Dimitri. Now, the interesting thing about this, there was a whole subplot in the episode where the All Valley tournament board met, where, they couldn't decide on anything, and the president of the board was chastised for trying to find a celebrity guest. Now, in the middle of all this, the other board members were talking about ousting him as president, and then the next thing you know, he's got Carrie Underwood to perform. It was the kind of thing, like, I kind of wanted to go past it, but she was singing over a montage of, Miyagi-Do, Eagle Fang, and Cobra Kai all kicking ass, so not really something you could do. Let's see. Daniel attempted to talk Robbie down at one point because he's clearly doing whatever he could to win. And not only that, they finally realized that Robbie was teaching Cobra Kai all of Miyagi-Do's moves. Like, how do you not realize that before now? But anyway, no idea if it worked. This was right before Robbie, due to luck of the draw, had to face off against Kenny. And then, of course, Robbie got some really bad advice from Kreese. Are you fighting your friend or your opponent? It could have been a friendly fight. But Robbie opened up, a can of whoop-ass on Kenny, and I'm pretty sure almost broke his nose. But it was worth it to win, right? Sam went out and won her match with moves that she had obviously learned from Eagle Fang, which pissed Daniel off to no end. But, she was given as good as she got, telling him that, maybe his way isn't the right way for everything. Not that it matters, because apparently he just thinks Johnny's taking his kid from him. Hawk went up against Kyler, and it didn't look like it was going to go well because Hawk had lost his confidence. But he got a pep talk and a kiss from Moon. And, that was like magic. The Hawk was back. He even jumped up onto the mat, and you hear the Hawk screech. And he took Kyler down, which he's deserved for quite a while. I'm sure I'm missing something important here, besides the fact that Dimitri advanced. But the end, oh my gosh. The end was probably the friendliest competition, because due to the luck of the draw, it was Miguel against Hawk. I mean, they even, have a friendly handshake before they fight. And they agree that they're not going to hold back on each other. It's just a friendly competition. It's great. And as they're going back and forth, I don't even think they score a point at first. But it looks like the worst possible thing happens. Miguel goes up for the flying tornado kick, and you hear a crack, and suddenly he's on his back screaming in pain. And I thought for a second, I think because he was extending his leg, that he had somehow broke his ankle, and then I remembered it's his back. He was paralyzed. And they literally ended it there with Miguel screaming for his sensei. So, you know what, writers? You got me. You put one over on me because I really thought this tournament was going to be the very last episode. So, nice job making it a two-parter. The back and forth and the relationship dynamics between these people, to the point sometimes where where they're supposed to be friends but competing against each other, or obvious enemies competing against each other. They need to bring it all together. And I'm still pretty sure that this is going to end in a way that we don't expect. Because like I was saying, Netflix has this tendency to show stills from a point in the show that I am not at yet. Because I've seen a shot of Robbie and Miguel and Hawk, and it looks like they're either training together or about to fight. I don't know which. But the background is clearly Miyagi-Do. So, again, Netflix, thanks for the frickin' spoilers. But, I mean, I'm going to basically turn this off, get to editing, and be watching the next episode immediately. So, I am so ready to see how this season ends. And that's what I think about it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below, drop a like, share the video around, subscribe if you're so inclined, hit the bell icon below for notifications for when another one goes up, which will be very soon. And until next time, I have been Scott, and this has been Just Got Around to Watching, an offshoot of opinions no one cares about. Everyone has opinions. This one was mine.